it's gonna last. But I had a dream, and this is kind of a weird dream because generally I don't have dreams that is similar towards this, because usually dreams I can relate to, or dreams that I be knowing the exact meaning to. But I really had to take this dream back to where it came from, which is my father. And he told me that being a chosen person, this is all for the children of God. Of course, this is for the kings and people. This is for the children, anybody that relates or, has God in their life, okay? So he told me that the chosen people, or the people that are, God's children, of course, they bring judgment down on people that is not chosen, or that is not some good people that are, evil, or they could be spiritually evil, they could be actually evil, they could be, playing that, role of being evil, or whatever the case may be. But anything that has a relation to the devil, we bring judgment upon it. We bring and cast out demons. We bring and cast out physical demons and physical. So I've been hearing a whole bunch of people prophesying, and a whole bunch of people saying prayers, and a whole bunch of people in the church. You know how we go to listen to the gospel, or we go to listen to even rap music, and that feeling comes up where it's like, ooh, there's somebody evil around, there's somebody with no good intentions, so there's somebody that has a very wicked, it could be endeavor, you know what I'm saying? So we have this way that once we come around these people that don't want us, that don't like us or whatever, we bring hell on them. And I'm not talking about no spiritual hell. I'm talking about actual hell. Okay, so you have to learn the power that you have, not just within the spiritual realm, because everybody likes to talk about the spiritual realm. We like to talk about the other realms that are around the dimensions of the planets and around, different parts of the universe or whatever. No, you have actual power to cast out demons physically and see them physically. And then you also have the power to show people their destiny before they make it. Before they make it to their destiny, you have the power to show people their destiny before they make it to their destiny. So, as being a chosen person, as being a person that is godly, being a person that is highly rooted on God, a child of God, you have to be very severe about who you hang yourself around with, okay? Because people from all over, okay, from across the globe, it doesn't matter if they have a spiritual insight, or if that doesn't matter if they don't have a spiritual insight. You can literally bring wrath upon them without even knowing it, just being in their presence. You don't have to preach. You don't have to get a Bible. You don't have to get the Holy Quran. You don't have to get a Torah. You don't have to get no type of message. You don't have to get a messenger. You live by the word, then you are the light within you. Okay, so once you start to realize that you have power like that, you have to be aware that there's going to be enemies coming towards you. Drive them to their destiny, okay? Don't be afraid to drive them to their destiny. Don't be afraid to drive them to the place where they belong, because generally that's all they're going to do anyway. Life is going to take them on a road that either they're ready for or they're not ready for, because they're so-called fixated on what you're doing, so-called fixated on being an enemy of you, being a person that's a nemesis of you, being a person that is against you. They don't even know that their life is finna explode in pieces, in chaos. So make sure you go ahead and just continue to be you. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let the words of these people stop you. Don't let the actions of these people stop you. Their behavior exposes who they are. Your behavior exposes of what you know and what you believe in. So please, give them a break. You stand still, they stand with whatever they stand with, because the waves are very shaky. Like, I had a dream. I was going to get to the dream, right? So, they were on a boat. People was on a boat. I ain't going to say no names. People was on a boat. The boat, the sea, as soon as we got on the boat, right? Because we were actually running from something. I forgot exactly what we were running from, but we got on the boat, right? So the sea parted. It was kind of like a Moses moment. The sea parted. And the sea parted, I was thinking like, oh, finally, like, we finally finna get some air, finna get some nice breeze, finna see the sharks, finna see, hopefully the sea don't crowd up on us again or whatever. No, the sea parted. The only reason why the sea parted was because I was on the boat. Now, the sea parted, we went, but they start to realize that the air quality was hot. So even though we were in the midst of a sea storm, okay, the air quality was boiling hot. And then the water, they were like, they haven't had any water. They were like, literally, can we get some of the ocean water? Because at this point, I wish the ocean would splash on us or come on us or whatever. And I was like, that is very strange. And then something also told me, it was like, get off the boats. Okay, so that means to get off the boats. Now, mind you, we finna partake in the sea. So I'm like, get off the boats in the middle of what? Wait, where am I finna go off the boats? But then there was like in the middle of the sea, you know, of course the part it comes with land. So it's gonna come with sand or whatever. So I'm not gonna try to make this video long because I've been trying to make this video short. But anyways, so yeah, so technically they were going to their destination. And if you know their destination, you know their destination. But I had to get off the boat because I had to figure out they were not going to the place that I was going. And they were not staying at the place that I was staying at. So you have to realize when you have dreams, when you have visions, when you have anything that is in that nature, there's people that's around you that cannot go with you. Of course, as you've been told, you know this if you're a child of God. And also there's people that wants you to rush with your destiny, wants you to rush with the works of God, your assignments of God. So you can either hurry, so they can take it from you, so they can steal it from you, sabotage you, do something in that nature, or they're trying to rush you so they can do better than you. Oh, see, my work is done, but you rushed, so your work is half done. And they get to show this and prove this in the spiritual realm, or prove this to their father. You know, y'all could be in a business related title, and you know, you might have a display that you're looking for, or you know, that you're trying to rush because you know the time is limited. They take their precious time. So don't let the enemy fool you, because the enemy is a fool himself. So please don't let the enemy fool you, okay? And like I said, as always, I try to make this as short as possible. But do not be on those people with the wrong boats. Because when it is your turn to get to your destination, guess what? God is going to show you how to get there. He is not going to because what he does for them, they don't want to listen. So they get on the boat, and guess what? They go on their road. When they on their road, ain't nobody stopping them. You know, ain't nobody stopping them. You wonder why ain't nobody stopping them? Because they know their destination. You know their destination. Get your black butt off that boat. Get off that boat, okay? Like I always say in every video, good morning, good evening, and good night. I catch y'all soon.